Hey Scorpio, it's Amber here, Persephone's Journey Tarot. Hope that you're very well. Welcome to your love reading for May 2020. Um, okay, so looking at the reading here, it seems to me that you seem to be tired of waiting for something. You feel you've got to a point where you're done waiting. It's either that's the situation, like you're either tired of waiting for something and now feel like you need to just make a hard and fast decision because you don't want to waste time. You feel like your time is precious, your energy, your resources are precious. You have got goals, ambitions, things that you'd like to be, exerting your energy towards. And it's a case of, well, if you're not on the same page as me, if we're not going in the same direction, if you're not, in fact, what I am looking for, then we need to cut ties here and just call a square a square. It's that kind of feeling that I'm getting with you, but it's kind of like I am definitely picking up that you're just tired of waiting, and you may feel like you've invested a lot of time into something that just hasn't maybe um, that may not have produced the results that you want in the time frame that you had expected. So it could be that you could still find yourself being patient at the moment, waiting for someone to come along, and until they do, you're very focused on work. You have many ambitions and things that you want to kind of be getting on with. There could also be a Virgo, very um, squarely placed. I keep getting the word square. What's that about? I don't know. But yeah, there could be, maybe you're finding this person is a bit of a square. Maybe they are more Virgoing. I'm a Virgo. I'm fully aware of us being called squares, and you know, uh, if you were going to pick a boring or we're the librarians of the zodiac. So we're not boring. We're really interesting, but we're not that. There's not much drama. There's not maybe not much excitement. Maybe we're predictable, but that doesn't mean that we're not interesting. But either way, the point I'm trying to make is that maybe you find this person to be a little bit squarish, and you just maybe are thinking to yourself, slightly boring. Maybe it feels too much like work. It is a very dry reading. The only water that we've got is inside the Judgment card here, essentially. It could also be a Libra you're dealing with. It could be that you're meeting a Libra in the near future. That does maybe prove to be more interesting. Um, their personality may seem a little bit more interesting. Like um, they're not square. In fact, a Libra can be one thing or the other. A Libra, as I think with probably Libra and Gemini, although Virgo probably has this quality too, but and that could be what attracted you. They can be a bit chameleon-like. Um, they can adjust themselves to suit the environment or who they're with. Uh, they're flexible. They can be flexible. So you might find them to be a bit more interesting in that way. Um, but yeah, but the King of Swords here, you'll definitely seem to be making a final decision. Um, yeah, you're kind of taking a more of a authoritarian stance, and calling a spade a spade. It's like you're saying, no, hang on, this isn't what um, I thought it was. I clearly see now what things are. So this could be, I mean, that's just one way in terms of personality issues, but it could be relating to anything, you know. But either way, the Judgment card is here. So you have made some sort of final decision. You've come to some sort of awareness. You now see things for what they are. There could be someone coming back with the Judgment card here. There could be maybe someone's come back, and maybe you have to make a decision about whether or not you're going to take them back. This person, if they do come back, they're looking for that, a fair decision. They're waiting for a decision, a judgment, and they feel like things will go in their favor, and it could be a Libra. Um, yeah, Okay, so let's clarify a little bit. So you've got the Emperor card and the Strength card to clarify your position, how you feel about this relationship. So you could be feeling very strong, again, very focused on work. So you're more trying to build yourself up and make yourself strong, make yourself sturdy. Again, the square energy is here. What's the square about? You guys have to tell me if this square thing relates to you. But yeah, the Emperor definitely is, you know, the shape that's associated with the Emperor is the square, or yeah. So again, maybe you just feel very fixed. You know, you are a fixed sign. You may feel um, like you've made a final decision. You've taken control of the situation, most definitely, with these two cards here. Even the Strength card is like control is, that's what's going on here. You're taking control here. You're not going to allow somebody to pull the wool over your eyes or lead you down, you know, the garden path. You know, you're not going to be fooled. I'm getting here as well. Um, and you're definitely taking control of the situation. Um, yeah, someone may have tried to make out they were someone that they weren't, maybe. Uh, but with the Strength card here, obviously it's showing that this may be a bit of a challenge for you, that you may be very attracted to this person. You could find this person to be really attractive, and they may be very attracted to you. There could be a lot of sexual chemistry between you both, you know, so there could be a lot of things in common with regards to your sexual appetites or interests. Um, but ultimately, you, um, oh, sorry, one moment. Hey, sorry about that. So, yeah, um, it looks as if here you have made a very final decision, and no one is going to change your mind no matter what it is. You're making a very logical decision here as well. It's not based on emotion. In fact, you're trying to maybe not ignore your emotion, but you're just trying to make a decision here, and stand by that decision. So it's like it's not even trying to make a decision. It's like you have made a decision and you're just wanting to stick to that. Um, so yeah. Okay, so let's see how your partner is feeling. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So they're feeling quite confident, like I said even before. Like they feel like they have favor here with the Justice card. And they obviously find you to be very, very sexy. Now, this person could also be a Leo that you're dealing with, or maybe you've got some sort of strong Leo placement as well in your chart. That could be causing you to, it gives you a certain amount of confidence and pride. It's like there's so much that you will tolerate. There's so much that you will accept before, like what does Rihanna say? She may be stupid in love, but she's not stupid, you know, and it's that kind of thing. But there's obviously a very strong sexual attraction here between you two with the Queen of Wands. Um, could be a Sagittarius as well. We've got this fire energy now coming in quite strongly. Um, so yeah, this person could be coming in hoping for some sort of second chance. They are waiting for you to make a decision. Maybe you're saying no, you know. I am getting more of a no energy, although it could very well be that this person's come back and you're quite certain that you do want to be with them. And there has been a waiting period between you both as well. Yeah, there's been a waiting period of someone's been very patient in waiting for someone to get back to them. So maybe it's you who's saying no, you're going to make the first move. And I can see here with the Queen of Wands that there is this energy definitely of action being taken here with the Queen. She may very well reach out to you, or he may reach out to you. They may feel like it's a fair thing to do. They may be feeling lucky. And I think also they understand that you're not going to make the move. So, um, yeah, they're going to have to make it because they may recognize as well that you're a fixed sign. They may not say that, oh, I recognize that Scorpio is a fixed sign, but it may be more a case of, oh, I know my Scorpio or whatever your name is, I know so and so. They probably are not the type to reach out to me. I can now see that. So, yeah. So they may reach out, but they are hoping for you to, I think, to take them back and to forgive them. They may be coming back with an apology here. This person may be coming back with an apology. You may have found this person to be very stubborn, to be very non-emotional, and maybe this all comes out. You know, maybe this person does eventually get in contact with you, and there is this expression of emotion here with the Judgment card. There is this release, this opening up, and new awareness as well. So yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Okay, if that was the Ace of Coins, I would have been like, all right. So yeah, so three new starts here with regards to a new way of thinking, and a new communication could come in, a new passionate start, optimism about a new start, following instincts, taking action as well. There's definitely is some beautiful new starts here for a lot of you, but they are very new. You know, they may not be um, much to see, but there may be communication, you know, decisions being made, paths being chosen, and it's now a case of paving those paths. So yeah, you are, for some of you, you are maybe deciding this is a no from me, you know, just no. Although these two cards here are two positive cards, they generally, we've got three yeses here really. So, you know, like I said, it could go both ways. It could be that this person comes back, apologizes, um, and maybe you're a bit resistant in terms of allowing things to move into, you know, become intimate, but you do, you know, you won't make it easy maybe for this person. You will be expecting this person to be very truthful. You will not make it easy. You'll have questions. um yeah, so it could be that way as well, and this could be representing too, sorry, my candle's just gone out. um yeah, it could be that, you know, in that case, there will be a new start here, and it will require a lot of work here for a lot of you. Um, that will be the energy of the relationship, that we have this great new idea, we have this great new enthusiasm, but now we're gonna have to put it into work and see if it actually does provide, you know, does reach some sort of fruition, that we can get from the 8 to the 10 of Pentacles, that it can reach fruition. So that's also a major issue here as well. This is about fruition, things coming to culmination, seeing the results of something. So it's very, that's definitely some sort of theme here, is that you may be playing it by ear a little bit if you do decide to get back with this person, and really seeing if these new ideas, these apologies really do hold up, you know, if it's not just about words, but if there is action there as well. And I think there will be with the Ace of Wands. Definitely is the intention here. And we've got the Ace of Cups, so we've got love, a new love starting here, most definitely. And the Knight of Swords, again, this air sign coming back to say, hang on, I forgot something, I forgot you. You know, I'm coming back, I know I've kept you waiting, or I've deliberately, or you've kept me waiting, but I don't want to let go of this. I often actually see this character in the deck as someone who's trying to come and save something, you know, someone who is fighting for something in a way, for what they believe in, for what they know is right. Again, a message is communication. This person probably wants to come in and speak to you, and it's probably this Libra. Could be a Gemini, you know, could be a Gemini, could be Aquarius. Um, most definitely we've got Aquarius and Libra coming through quite strongly. So yeah, um, and it is about, you know, a new love. Maybe realizing that they don't want to let it go. They maybe feel that they've invested quite a lot into this so far, or that they believe something really good can come from this. So it's like they've had a bit of an awakening, you know, and even this King of Swords can also represent that. Um, they've had a kind of awakening where they realize that this is something that they do want to invest in, that there is something special here that maybe can be um, developed into something more special, or that can, you know, become, you can get to the wild card stage, you know, after this judgment card. So I think this person's had some time to think about it, or maybe you have, and now they're coming back. I think wanting to apologize, wanting to save what has been, you know, invested in so far, and that they realize they do love you here with the Ace of Cups. You are their one. And the Three of Coins at the base of the deck does talk about, I've got a Devil card as well. Yeah, this person does not want to let go of you. They could even be slightly obsessed with you, or there could have been third parties involved, possibly. I mean, I think that this person has, you know, if that is the case, they have made a decision. They think you're the one. They think out of maybe this other person that could have been involved, maybe somebody that they were, it was more of a sexual thing. Um, you know, they probably were in that relationship for the wrong reasons with the Devil card, or maybe just something that wasn't very virtuous. Um, yeah. But I feel they want to kind of make things work with you now. They want to see if it can work with you. And with the Four of Coins, the Four of Coins is someone who has recognized now what is actually valuable to them and what they do want to hold on to and what they're not willing to share as well. Someone who's recognized the value in something and is not letting it go. So yeah, I say it's quite a positive reading, especially with all these aces and the Ace of Cups, etc. Does look very positive for some of you. For some of you, I guess you're just leaving them behind, focusing on work, basically. New ideas, you know, feeling excited about your new beginning. There's no heartbreak here. Um, so yeah, you seem to be putting your feelings to the side anyway. I think, you know, if that was the case, I think it was more of a sexual thing. And I think you just realized that you love yourself more. And like I said, you realize it wasn't maybe what you thought it was. So there's two different possibilities here for Scorpio. So we've got karma and we've got new love. So again, karma very much relates to the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be, and even the Justice card. So we've got 3 cards here and now 4 cards all about karma, and even the Devil card as well. So this is a karmic situation. So yeah, lots of lessons to learn. So, you know, just remember that decisions that are made now and actions that are taken now will obviously, without me saying that you want to, will have an effect, you know, a great effect on your future. And I think Spirit is asking you to carefully think about the decisions that you're making. Maybe if you are being stubborn here and not giving this person an opportunity, maybe to even to hear them out, because there is new love here through these doors of karma. So even if you have decided that no, I'm really strong on my decision, that no, I'm not going to do it, because maybe there was a third party and you don't want to forgive them, You know, this person may be asking for forgiveness and you're like, I don't want to. Spirit is saying that with all these cards with regards to karma, um, that you need to really think about the decision that you're making. And if you do believe this person really is not genuine, and that it wasn't a misunderstanding, and this was a deliberate neglect of your feelings and a real reflection of their character being negative, then of course spirit is most likely advising you to go ahead and walk through those doors of karma, make that decision, make it final, and there will be a beautiful new love here for you. Okay, we've got a blonde female, so for some of you it could be a long distance with a blonde female that you're dealing with. And it could just be representing your energy here, this new start. The blonde female is someone, to me, in this deck, not generally speaking, but in this deck, this character represents someone to me who's like a page, who is very fresh-eyed and rosy. Was it fresh-eyed and rosy cheeked? Like a little bit wet behind the ears, but in a positive way, like that this person is embarking on something very new, taking a chance. So for some of you, again, this is talking to some of you that are getting back. You're taking a chance. You're not dragging the past with you. You're kind of having more full card energy, taking a chance in a way. But not even so much taking a chance, but not allowing the past to be drug into the future. That if you're going to make this decision to be this person, that you're going to make it, and you're not going to keep dragging out the past unnecessarily, or using it as a weapon, or wallowing in the past. Like you're going to just make this decision, make it final, move forward. So yeah, again, with new ideas and new actions, new approaches. And working hard on it as well with the 8 of coins. The 3 of coins as well just show that this will require like teamwork, understanding, compassion with each other, very much working together as a team to make this work. Okay, so then we have lovely card, Blessed. And base of the deck, we've got be flexible. So for some of you, you may need to be flexible. Like I said, I would never encourage anyone to get back with somebody that's no good for them. So this is for those of you that maybe are dealing with someone that has just made maybe an honest mistake, or there's been a misunderstanding, and it just requires this honest communication to really figure out what was going on. But again, a blessed union. This is a karmic situation, whether it be positive karma, we can have positive karma, or negative for some of you. But it is definitely giving the indication that this is more than just what meets the eye. That there are other forces, possibly the universe, that is definitely kind of bringing you two together, that has brought, had your paths cross, and it is blessed. It is a blessed union, most definitely, especially with the 22 here as well, which talks about, the twos talk about couplings, love, receptivity. So yeah, it's a blessed union. And either way, you are blessed. Okay, Scorpio, you're blessed, and these doors of karma that you're walking through seem to be ushering in a brand new love, a new beginning, an opportunity to kind of start over in a way in terms of how you think, and maybe even approach or think about relationships and how you approach them. So yeah, good luck with everything. I hope it all goes well. I love you, and I'll speak to you next time. All right, bye.